This video poster presents a book about Australasian tektites. It contains 42 chapters, as well as a dictionary and a reference list. After watching each video poster, you can download relevant chapters for detailed readings, using the link in the description below. Clay vents are vents, extending from tektite vents, into surrounding clay, probably laterite. The clay vents were created by heated gases, escaping the tektite during its creation. The inner side of the vent was melted, further out the sediment was bloated, with smaller secondary vents. Further out again the sediment was heated but not bloated, and lastly surrounded by the parent sediment. Later iron and aluminum hydroxides were deposited, in agate-like layers, and diaspore, boehmite, and apatite crystals grew. The clay vent was covering a tektite vent, on Muong Nong tektite 594, and became visible when the top was peeled off, leaving the tektite vent, marked B, next to a similar untouched clay vent, marked F. Close-up images of the peeled-off clay vent part, showing the melted inner rim, the bloated area next, followed by the unbloated aluminum and iron hydroxide layer, and last, the original sediment, with quartz grains, and a light matrix, unaffected by heat. A close-up image, showing these 5 areas. E, the vent, D, the partly melted inner rim, C, the bloated area, with many secondary smaller vents and crystal growth, B, the unbloated area with unmelted quartz grains, and an iron-aluminum matrix, and A, the original unaffected sediment, from which the vent was created. A drawing of the different layers of the clay vent. In Chapter 22, you can get a detailed description of the different parts of the clay vent. SEM, EDX image part of the inner side of the vent, showing partly melted quartz glass flow, and partly melted quartz grains, in the white iron oxide matrix. Point 19 is mostly a mix of iron and aluminum oxides, while point 20 is mostly iron oxide. A SEM, EDX image of a quartz grain in the bloated area, partly melted by conduction, leaving gaps to the surrounding iron-aluminum matrix. In the gaps, secondary crystal growth, containing aluminum, iron, and calcium, is not visible here, but can be seen in epifluorescence light images next. Epifluorescence light images, with enhanced colors of the previous grain, to the left, showing the small secondary multicolor crystal growths, probably diaspore and boehmite. Epifluorescence light image, of an attached particle in the vent tube, also with small secondary multicolor crystal growths, probably diaspore and boehmite. Download Chapter 22 from the link below, to read more about these topics.